All right, made some pollo flautas ahogadas. Let's see how I did it. I spatchcocked my chicken and seasoned the underside here. Make sure to do that pretty liberally. Always start with the bottom side. Now we're flipping it over. Going to do the top side. Got to make sure everything's covered. Get in all the nooks and crannies. Now here it's on my Traeger, running at 350. I halved all the tomatillos and smoked those for 20 minutes. Here I'm loading up my blender so that I can get all that mixed in together. I had to do this in a couple batches because my blender's small. It's one of those smaller personal blenders. And here I'm adding some cilantro. You got to have some cilantro. If you got the gene, skip it. And some caldo de pollo from Knorr, must have. And a little bit of water. That'll help when we're blending everything up. Heat a little oil in a pan, threw all the mixture in there, let it simmer for about 5 minutes, and then I stuck it in the oven on warm. Now the chicken's done. I heated the breast up to 160 and the thighs to 170, let it rest, and now I'm just pulling it, just ripping everything out as best I can, shredding the skin as best as I can, and we're going to be loading it up in tortillas soon. Now the tortillas, I sprayed one side with oil and then I stuck it in my comal and sprayed the other side with some oil. And you're really just wanting to do maybe 10 or 15 seconds per side. We're just trying to warm up the tortilla so that it's nice and pliable. If it's not pliable, you're going to have a bad time. And here I'm rolling it. Sorry for not being completely centered here, but I just threw some of the chicken meat in the tortilla, kind of put it in the middle, and then I grabbed one side of the tortilla and then brought kind of the chicken meat all to one side as much as I could, and then finished rolling and stuck it seam side down on my aluminum tray. Start frying them seam side down, and let one side go for about a minute and a half. Then you can start flipping if you want. It's up to you. Now we're plating it up. Gonna throw three of these flautas in a deli pint container. Then we're going to come in with the sauce. You want to fill that pint container about halfway up. We want lots of sauce to dip in here and scoop out with our flautas. Little queso fresco. Just going to crumble it and let that get all up in there. This is the first queso fresco. We're going to do another one here in a minute. And throw a little crema too. I want to get a little bit on the flautas too if possible. And a little bit of shredded cabbage. I use Napa cabbage. Rick Bayless said that that's what he uses, so that's what I went with. And we're going round two with the queso fresco. And hitting it with more crema, because that's the good stuff. And there's the finished dish.